2023 is gonna be my hot mom era.
I just want to be like soft and spoiled and bent over on a balcony.
It's dating like as a single mom, girl. Terrible.
Side note, all these guys want to say, oh, we don't date single moms. Y'all know that single moms are...
The benefit of dating a single mother is non-existent.
I'm a little concerned because I don't have kids, and who is going to be looking out for me when I'm older?
The job of being a mother, it feels a lot for one person because it was never meant to be for one person.
Men not understanding what it means to be.
The only thing men need to understand is to build their own family.
2023 is gonna be my hot mom era. It's gonna be. I'm gonna make it be, okay? I want to be a hot girl. I want to be snatched. I want to be whatever Gen Z is calling hot nowadays. See, I'm in my 30s. I'm a mom of 3. My kids are all, I have 3 kids, 4 and under. And I have been pregnant or postpartum every year for the last 5.5 years. I have my arms, my legs, my butt, my boobs. Nothing has been the same size consistently over that 5.5 year period.
Side note, all these guys want to say, oh, we don't date single moms. Y'all know that single moms are single moms, which means they stayed and they are being a parent to who they made. Where's the dad? Huh? Sorry you don't like us. We're just picking up your pieces. Sorry.
Stop being a victim and telling one side of a story. She deaf, low value. Just tripping over titles. Plus, most single moms will not let the dad see the kid cause he won't jump through infinite hoops. They aren't our pieces, they are your pieces. If he didn't stick around, that's on you. Choose better men to spread your legs for. Is she really that fucking crazy, or is it an act for views? Demon possessed, and I'm not even a Christian. What about the single dads that stayed? She forgot to mention that part. Women have always said that they can tell the difference between the good guys and bad guys. But somehow they always end up pregnant with the bad guys, baby. Better adjust your glasses next time.
You know, today has been a day. You know, I work hard. I work hard for this motherfucking money. You know, this is a lot. This is a lot to service. You know, and it's just sometimes I want to be in my best soft girl life. You know, but so far it's more so been like, I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob, what was you thinking? Like, in the trenches, you know? The fuck? It's been ghetto. I just want to be like soft and spoiled and bent over on a balcony with the ocean view by somebody's not dusty son. And hey, if you want to pay a bill or two, that's lit. I'm just saying, look, I'm an independent woman, but I take gifts.
They all start wanting the soft girl life when things get rough. The soft girl life is not for independent women. That kind of lifestyle is for women who has earned it. It's especially not for women who came from the hard girl era. Wake up from your dream.
It's so rough being a single mom, especially when you co-parent with the person that hurt you and they don't see no wrong in their doings and everything is just always your fault. And right now I'm just at the point where everything just keeps piling up and I'm just mentally, emotionally, I'm exhausted. I just want to sleep all day. I just want to be happy. But it's so hard doing that right now. Being a single mom is so freaking hard. They make your life so hard.
She offered raw to a bum, and now she's upset at her own decision. She made her bed, now she lie in it. Didn't practice safe sex and didn't marry the man that she procreate with. Don't feel sorry. Being a single parent in general is hard, but you'll figure it out. You will be okay, and it does get easier as they're older. It can't rain every day. You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts.
Oh no. It is so rough taking accountability for my own actions. What about all of the single dads who are having the same struggles? You don't hear them crying about how hard it is. They just take responsibility and suffer in silence.
Being a single mom is so freaking hard.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
This comment right here, I really don't think that he's speaking for all men, because I know that there will be somebody that steps up one day to be some sort of father figure for my child. It's also very, like, I'm very surprised that you felt comfortable actually typing this out and commenting on someone's video. Like, it's just the wildest thing. You don't know my circumstances with my child, or his father. Yeah, that's basically it. So, hopefully he's not speaking for all men out there, but this was just really disappointing to see.
I dated a single mom and paid for the kids, clothes and activities, and then she got mad at me and turned the kids against me. The biggest problem with dating a single mom is that, and they will say this to you, you will never be a priority to them. In any situation, under any circumstances. I treated her son as my own and her like a queen. A cat was higher priority than me. Used and taken for granted. Never again. As a man who has done this twice with single mums and went through hell when they left me, this comment is accurate 100%. Most men would prefer not to date a single mother, but she does have a point. There will always be some guy out there who's willing to save them. When she asked the question if a man would date a single mother, this is the response she has gotten from a lot of men. Of course she didn't like it, but almost everyone in that comment section was in agreement because they see no benefit in dating a single mother. Some of them even has had bad experience with a single mother. There's just no point. You're just jumping into your own demise.
Men really get on this app and lie, talking about men don't date single mothers when there are stepfathers created every day. I have a stepfather. My dad started dating my stepmom when she had 2 kids and the youngest was 4 months. They've been married for 15 years. My other cousin also started dating a woman who also had a child, and they had 2 more children, and they've been married for about 20 plus years. Stepfathers are created every day. B.
She's talking about a time when dating wasn't as crazy as it is today. She's talking about a time when men's eyes wasn't as open as it is today. She's talking about a time when men wasn't being taken advantage of as much as we are today. Sorry to tell you, but those times are over. Those same men saying these things aren't like your stepfather. They've woken up. They can see that there is no benefits in dating a single mother.
Okay, I'm done being hyper independent. Somebody come take care of me because I'm tired.
Can somebody please duet this with instructions, because I have this ratchet strap, right? And I did it the way that I know, but then it got stuck and I couldn't get it to release, and I had to use pliers to release it, so I figured that can't be right. And then I went on YouTube and it's all a bunch of guys that are like, and that's how you do it. And nobody is explaining. I need to know the process, which goes in where, because I thought I knew and it worked, but now I can't. Can somebody please explain it to me?
The funny thing about this is the fact that a man did make a video trying to help this woman. I guess some of them do need men after all.
You must avoid these 5 types of single mama dramas at all costs. The I'm always right, you're always wrong mom. Any woman who thinks she's always right and never wrong, especially a single mom, is going to make your life a living HE double hockey sticks. Silent but deadly, also known as passive aggressive. Anything unusual but aimed to hurt you. That's a major red flag. Drama mama. If she likes to start fights via text, she is a drama mama. Red flag. But any mom, any single mom who makes her current partner pay for the sins of her choices in men in the past is a red flag.
Well, I agree. But her just having a baby is already a red flag for 90% of men today. One less thing to worry about, I guess.
I'm tired.
Unfortunately, this emotional breakdown is what awaits many modern women.
I agree.
Anybody dating a single mother, the shit is not for the weak. She already thinks she got to parent you because she got to parent her kids. She deal with insomnia, stay being in her thoughts, waking you up to text messages at 5 a.m. because she fucked up, in constant need of reassurance.
You want to know something? I'm tired. I'm just tired of doing shit by myself. Like, I'm sick and tired. Like, I wish somebody would just say, you know what, Jackie? Today, don't worry about it. I got this today. I got this today. And I got this today. I'm tired of doing everything by myself. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. God, I see what you've done to other people. Please, 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 please. I'm patiently waiting, but a girl can only wait for so long.
I've never once heard a man complain about how he's tired of being an adult to the internet. Independent woman means you do not need a man. It means you can do it all by yourself. They all start to turn tail when things get rough. Hang in there, you got this. Welcome to a man's reality, where he suffers in silence and still pushes on.
Down the line, there's going to be an expectation, if you're in a relationship with a single mother, the single mother is going to expect the guy to provide, not just for you, but for the kid. And so that adds like sort of a double duty to provide for a child that's not yours. The issue with that, though, is there's all the responsibility, but none of the corresponding authority. So she might expect you to provide, but she might not allow you as the guy to have any authority over the child. To me, if you're going to be responsible providing for a child and you're going to step in as a stepfather, you aren't given authority over the kid. Like, most single moms are not going to like allow you to discipline their kid, but they will expect you to provide for their kid. So it's all the responsibility with none of the authority. And actually, there are some single mothers who have an expectation that the guy start providing instantly. For example, you hear these stories of women wanting men to pay for the babysitter, like on the first date.
Yep, ex wanted me to help raising her kids, but took away all authority from me, and in my own house. Glad we split. Sadly, there will always be beta male simps for these single mums, so they will never learn the hard lesson until they are well into their late 30s. You will be about 6th on her priority list, after her friends and dog. Meanwhile, you're trying to move mountains for her and her kids. It's simple. Don't date single mums. I mean, why, when there's women with no kids and no baby daddies out there? You're welcome. That is very true. Why waste years of your life raising someone else's army when you can build your empire? You have heard it multiple times, but you will never be a priority in her life. So many men have suffered from being with a single mother. They expect you to come into the relationship 100% ready to handle everything, just to give nothing back in return. Most men leave those relationships because they feel like a cash cow and they're not being validated. Don't be the next one.
Why are men of this day and age now choosing not to date women with kids?
Because nobody wants to finish another man's save game.
That is true.
I'm a single mom, cause I let you hit me raw. I let you hit me raw. I let you hit me raw. But now you want child support. 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 What happened?
Stop! So I gotta be real with you guys. You look like f***ing clowns.
Honestly, if I was a man, I would only date single mothers or people or mothers, period. Because
I'm gonna stop you there.
Let me get the explanation to that. I feel like motherhood changed me so much, and although I'm married, I'm not single. My mental, it's not because my mental isn't married. You know what I'm saying? My mental is my mental. Yeah. So when I tell you a lot of stuff about me changed. I value myself more. I value my time more. I don't really give my time and my energy to shit that just don't matter, don't equate to nothing. Mm-hmm. So if I was a man, especially if I was a man that was older in age a little bit, you know, like Pawpaw, I would literally be like, you know what? I want a single woman, because a single mom, they know how to get it done. They really be like the grade A people for real. It'd be a single women, them, not us, because I got.
But you got to be careful.
But when I was
devil's advocate with that, you do have to be.
The things they say to make themselves feel better. But a woman with no kids can have those same exact qualities. It doesn't take having a kid to value your time and be a responsible adult. Only date single mums, dads, if you're prepared to love and provide for their kids like they are yours. That's not as easy as all these other factors. I always influence my single male friends to date a woman that's single with no kids. Absolute garbage. A whole lot of nothing just came out of her mouth. If you listen carefully, she really is telling men to settle. I'm pretty sure you can date someone who doesn't have a kid to realize that. It really amazes me how some women come up with their logic. It never fails.
First of all, single moms don't date, because we're single moms and we're doing what a woman and a man should be doing. And yeah, the reason I'm single is because you can't put your hands on me. I don't care if you're my husband. I'm not letting you do that.
You're single because of what you keep doing with your hand when you talk. You look like a fool and makes men cringe. You can't put your hands on me, so you assume all men are abusers. That's a toxic mindset. Men are tired of this toxicity. Can't say I blame them. They are broken, contaminated husks. Single mums have destroyed society. Single mums don't know how to make good life decisions. That's why they're single mums in the first place. Single mums are not worth dating, ever. Their poor choices and decisions have led them to that point in their lives. If these women can spread their legs to any man they find attractive to indulge in sexual pleasure, then they can take responsibility for their own actions. Stop making up excuses. At that point, you can only wish you find a man who will date you.
Men dating single mothers comes with a bunch of problems. As a sister, I would never want my brother to date a mother with a child. I really think that once you have a kid, you've kind of made your bed. You should lie in it. If you get lucky and find a husband, that's great, but you're kind of donezo. Like, honestly, I really don't think you should make a child with a man and not marry him. And I think you should never leave if you have a kid with someone.
Every night before going to bed, I have to give him head and swallow that nut, because my man has like sleeping problems and he's not able to fall asleep at nighttime. So he tries everything. I've tried everything. We'll watch movies, play little lullabies, and nothing works to make him fall asleep. And we'll be cuddling and he's just like, I can't fall asleep. I can't fall asleep. And so ever since I started giving him head and then swallowing his nut, as soon as I swallow his nut, he's sound asleep. And now he no longer has sleeping problems.
I feel like the hardest part about being a single mom is feeling like you're not doing good enough. Like every morning I wake up and I have to do more. I want to do more. I wish I can just see my future and touch it for a second, because I feel like I'm not doing enough. And it just sucks. I feel like as single moms, we have so much pressure on us. Like we literally hold the weight of the world on our shoulders because we want to give our children a childhood we never had. Like, I wish I could have gave my daughter the 2-parent household. I wish I could have gave that to her, but I accept that I couldn't. So now I'm just like, I need to make sure that she is good. Like I need to make sure she has everything she wants. Like I want her to just live her childhood, play, love, laugh, have a great time, eat good food. Like, I don't want my daughter, and I never want my daughter to have to experience like, oh, my mom was always busy working. She was always busy doing this. She was always busy. She never had time for me. I don't want my daughter to ever feel that way. And it's such a bad feeling. Like no matter how much it's raining, I won't let the water get her wet. But I just wish I can do more for her right now. And I want to so badly that like every day I wake up and I keep going. I keep going. I keep working. I keep going. Like I am not losing focus on anything.
The thing is, this woman could have given her daughter the 2-parent household she never had. If she wasn't sleeping with men that didn't have any husband qualities, that is. just maybe if she was dating for the right reasons. But as they say, single mothers create single mothers.
If you meet a woman and she apologizes, admits she's wrong, and promises to change, dump her immediately. Because it might be a man. Women never do that.
What's wrong with women with kids?
What's wrong with little Jimmy with freckles and the glasses?
He's not my type.
Not my type. Ouch!
At this point, I need my booty rubbed. I need my back rubbed. I need my feet rubbed. I need to be rubbed. Did I say I need my booty rubbed?
I think men are better than women.
She's kidding.
No, I'm not. They provide for us, and we must obey them because they are our masters.
April.
I never thought that being a single mom was in my cards. I always thought I'd have the white picket fence and the happy family and the ring on my finger. And it's not until you become a single mom that you realize just how hard being a mom really is. Because while you're sitting there healing from heartbreak, there's still a mini human next to you that needs you to take care of them. And when the house is quiet, it'll still need cleaning. And they're still depending on you. So you don't get to sit and cry and yell at the world for too long. Because at the end of the day, you still have to be mom.
Yeah, no one ever thinks anything until it actually happens. That's why to try and prevent that from happening, you have to find a suitable partner who's on the same page as you. Also, a person who shares the same vision as you. Being a single parent is hard for every single parent, not just women.
This is my favorite trail mix. My husband of 11 years dug out the peanut butter cups and the cherries and left me with almonds and cashews.
You need help. I just found out that in Southern Africa, if a woman has multiple children by multiple men, those children are known as crayons. Different color, same box.
I'm a single mom. Of course everyone still thinks I want my baby daddy. I'm a single mom. Of course if you waste my free day, we're never talking again. I'm a single mom. I'm always gonna ask for help, but never take it. I'm a single mom. Of course everyone thinks I'm bitter.
I'm a single mother. Of course I know how to make $1 out of 15 cents.
I'm a single mom. Of course I'm gonna use my kids as an excuse on why I can't go out. I'm a single mom. Of course everyone thinks I have baby daddy drama. I'm a single mom. Of course I say I need a break for my kids, but when I finally get it, I want them back.
And to add value to you, and I can't discipline the child, then why should I even come in to add value?
But we're just not on the same page,
True.
and that has
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
to do
yeah,
with us
yeah.
having me
True.
having a
It's
kid.
all about how
I
you
just
feel like
means
if you
you and
weren't-
I are not on the same
that's
page.
really- it's about how you
You're
discipline
right.
the kid.
So, like, if I wanted to spank, if I was spanking my child, and I had a husband that in the future we grew up. Like, we're together, we're on the same page. You want to spank my child? That's your child too, because that's how it's supposed to be. So yes, you could spank my kid, but I personally do not believe in spanking my kid.
That's what we're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, what we're saying. And here's the thing. That's just one point of contention. There might be a bunch of other points of contention where you guys aren't going to agree. And here's the problem. I have no leverage because I have all this responsibility for the kid, but it's not biologically mine. And you could take him at any time and I can't even exercise my authority. So we tell guys from the male perspective, it's stupid for you to date a single mother seriously because it's not your child.
Okay.
From a practical standpoint, it's not a good move for a guy to do it.
I see that.
The bottom line is that there are no benefits to it. The only thing that woman is bringing in that relationship is baggages and problems. The man has a better chance at starting his own. Do not be fooled.
I got so many bills, bitch. And so much shit.
Top reasons why it's impossible to date a single mother. Reason number 1, as soon as you start dating her, she will be in a relationship and therefore no longer be a single mother by definition, which makes it impossible.
I'm sitting here and I can't help it but think that I'm tired of working. I have always worked through my pregnancies, through everything. Always paid the majority of the bills. Now I'm like, I don't want to be this strong, independent woman. I don't. I am not interested. I have a huge house. I pay all the bills by myself. Now I just want the universe to bring me the man that can make me a housewife. I've done it and I'm not interested anymore. I want to be a housewife. I want to have your dinner ready when you get home. I want to take your shoes off, give you a massage. I want to sex you down when you get home. I want somebody to push me back to the 70s. I am not interested in this. I don't want to work anymore. I want to be a housewife. So universe, send me that boss man.
Love how they say I don't want to be independent anymore and expect someone to care. No help is coming, sis. I would argue it's probably too late for her. The best thing she can do now is warn the younger generation. Now at 40-something, with at least 2 children she wants to be taken care of. Good luck with that. I don't believe a word of it. Any man worth his salt is not moving in that house. He'll buy his own and make her leave that one. Another one that has fallen into the abyss. Now that she's 40 years old, she expects a man to come into her life and make her a housewife. How about doubling it and give it to the next person? They all have chosen to be independent at first. They all have chosen to discard men out of their lives. This is just the consequences of their actions. May your message warn the new generation of women to not end up like you.
The thing about being a mom is, even though it takes 2 people to raise the kids, oftentimes the responsibility gets left on one person. And my lawyer even said, even if he doesn't want the parenting time, like, they really can't force him to take it. So the most they can do is order child support. Hope he pays it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's kind of like a you made your bed, now lay in it type of situation, because really you can't force someone to help you. If they're not going to help you, they're not going to help you. So I have to accept that, and I have to figure it out myself. And I will figure it out myself, because I will do that for myself and my children. So I'm a jalapeno, jalapeno. So go check it out.
Just 3 words for this one. Pick better men.
Guys say that they really prefer this like plain Jane, natural looking girl, whatever. But then you'll go down his following list. Every single girl he's following is like BBL, lip fillers, like, influencer type baddie girls. Explain that to me.
Because one he wants for sex, the other one he wants for a relationship. It's that simple. He'd have sex with all those girls, but he's not putting a ring on it. I'll tell you that now.
And that right there is the absolute truth. Just look at her face when she heard it.
The job of being a mother, it feels a lot for one person because it was never meant to be for one person.
I agree.
Exactly. It was meant for a village.
A village
was
like, let's remember how to take care of our moms.
Yeah.
They need rest. They need proper nutrition. They need help. They need love. They need loving touch. They to just help them through this transition from woman to mother.
We have to consider how men and women are viewed in society. Again, we talk about the so-called patriarchy, but it's women who are valued more than men. We want equality, but like, what does equality even mean? I think women are intrinsically valued on a higher level to men, because it's the women and the children that are always protected first. It's the men that are sent off to war. It's the men that are more disposable. As a man, like I said, you have to become, and a woman can just be. So it's like society doesn't care about you until you become something. And nobody wants to talk about that.
Typical for men who are age appropriate to want to get with a woman who's already has a prefabricated family.
It's tough. That's why I'm single.
No, that's not why. That's part of the reason. But the things you just said are the main reason. You're a modern woman. You're talking about goals and partnerships and this and that. That's not what these men want.
They don't want to be respected.
They want to be respected and admired, but they don't want the stuff you're talking about. Building and all that. No. Ma'am, these men want cooperation. And you ladies come in and you already have a plan of how it's supposed to be. And it didn't work with your husband or your baby daddies. And it's not going to work now.
They think they can control how the relationship goes when they didn't contribute nothing to that man's success. All I hear from these women is me, me, and me. They want things to be one-sided, all about them. But all they're looking for is for someone to handle their baggage. All they're looking is for someone to bail them out of their misery. They don't love you, they love what you bring to the table. Do not be fooled.
All I'm saying is that if she is independent and she pays her own bills and she takes care of herself and she can cook and she is doing her own damn laundry and she is looking good and staying hydrated and being her very best self, she is one step away from having a literal nervous breakdown.